project for week 2. I've added CSS to the HTML. Starting here at the top, I do have this little bar. For mine, I did use a div tag to separate this section from this one. That's the only div tag that I used throughout my entire project. However, whenever you do hover over my icons here, they do change colors. Same happens with the original, along with the phone number as well. With this search bar here, I believe this might be JavaScript or something like that. Was not able to implement that in mine, so I just left a blank input search field for my search bar. Moving down to the navigation, I used the class of current for the current selected page. If the project was to be built further, I could apply that class to these other pages as well. And that's just a border top. When you hover over all the other pages, or links, sorry, they have a border top as well, which these do too. I use a slightly different color scheme for mine. I decided to go with a gray rather than this pinkish purple, or sorry, a green. Moving down to these items, when you hover over them, they do change colors to show the selected one. When you hover over mine, I do have a slight whitish, so I use opacity to achieve that, and then the color of the text changes as well. Moving down to my form, I decided to use a gradient instead of a background. Found a hard time finding a background that I liked. Along with this color scheme, I found very difficult to read, having the gray on top of the gray. These are just border tops, border bottoms. To achieve that, I had to turn the border off for the input boxes and then apply a border top and border bottom. I used letter spacing along with word spacing for my H2 and H3 here. Down in the footer, I do have word spacing along with line height to give a little bit of spacing in between the lines. When you hover over any links, they do change color as well. Here in the original, you can see that they do change colors. The one issue that I had was down here at the bottom. I found it difficult getting these icons positioned next to this paragraph. I've tried inline block, and I just wasn't able to figure it out. I spent several hours on that. To get my icons, I actually linked to cloudflare.com, and I was able to use the icons from that. You'll see that in my HTML.